So today, guys, we are going to be showing you guys how to get Freyna, who is one of my favorite descendants from the beta and the technical test. And I'm excited to finally have unlocked her. I'll tell you, this was a grind. Took me about 6 hours. RNG plays a big factor in this, and I'll explain why in a second. But if you've been looking at unlocking her, you guys can do it. It's free, and this is going to be the method for you to do that. Now, the first thing I recommend to do is head over to Anais, and then you're going to click on research request. You want to go over to Descendants, and then you want to click on Freyna. And then after that, you want to put, for me, at the bottom is G, tracking all, and that way you can see exactly where each one of the items are that you need. Now, if you were to click F on any of these, you would see exactly where each one of those items are. And in this video, I'll give you some tips, tricks on how to get them. So let's get into it. So before you can even start this mission, you need to have Vespers region unlocked. Once you have Vespers region unlocked, you want to go to Lumberyard, and then you want to find the battlefield mission Ruins Path. And you notice right here, we get the Freyna stabilizer. But something for you to keep in mind, there is a 20% drop rate. So I'll tell you the truth, I had to do this one mission quite a few times. I want to say probably 6-7 times. I almost gave up, but finally I got the mission complete, and then I got the notification, Freyna stabilizer, and I was thankful. And to double check, you can hit F2 at the end of every mission, and then you see it's right there, the stabilizer that I needed. So that was part 1. For part 2, you want to go to Vespers again, and you want to go to the Ruins Outpost, and you'll see one mission there. You want to come to the second mission, Ruins Underground Entrance, and this is where you'll get the Freyna catalyst. So remember, this is also a 20% drop rate. So, you know, you might have to do this. I was lucky enough, I joined someone, the mission ended, and guess what? I ended up getting it. So I had to farm a lot for the first piece, but I didn't have to farm a lot for the second piece. And boom, you just had to kill these one enemies right here. Mission complete, and then you'll see the notification, the Freyna catalyst, I got it. And I wanted to double check, so I hit F2 again to view the results on the screen, and boom, it was right there. So that was our second piece that we needed. And the next piece is in Timber Falls, but you need to complete Supply Depot and Moonlight before you have access to that. So you're gonna have to do the missions there. Now, once you do have access to Timber Falls, right when you spawn in, it's gonna be the first mission just north of the spawn point. And the message you're gonna get if you try to run to it is you're not gonna be able to do it. It's gonna say starting conditions aren't met. And what that means is you need to do all the missions in Timber Falls before this shelter activity becomes active. So you need to complete all of the pink purplish missions, and then it's going to unlock that for you. You'll have a short talk with Jeremy, and then once you finish talking with him, you can go do that mission. And then guess what? I am sorry to break it to you, it is a 20% drop rate. Yes. So you might have to do this one. It took me about 10 times, guys. And this is not a short mission. It doesn't drop to the very end when you complete it. So it'll be active like it's a main mission. You'll have the pink purplish sign glowing, and then you know you can do this. The good thing is you can do this as a public operation, so you can do it with other people, but you can see the research materials there. But it is a 20% chance. But hopefully you have better RNG. Once you kill the boss, you'll pick up the purple items or gold items, whatever you get, and then you interact with this door, and then it'll say mission complete, and then that's when you'll see, look, we got it. You guys don't understand how hard I was grinding for this piece, for it to drop, for it to finally drop. I was excited. I double checked. We got it. So now we can move on. Now we do have Freyna's code, and whoa, to get this piece, you need to head over to Sturl Land, and there's an objective to the bottom right in Rockfall. So go to Sturl Land, and then you want to go to the region of Rockfall. So we just landed at Rockfall Outpost, and the area you want to go to is this mission right here, the Rockfall Vogus Strategic Outpost. If you look, we get the amorphous material pattern for Freyna. Now, this is a 20% drop rate, so you might have to do this a couple times. Now, this is on a cooldown timer of 5 minutes. So when you do this mission, well, you do have 5 minutes. You have to wait in case you don't get it. But it's very simple. This might take you literally 2 minutes to complete, and then upon completion, you have that 20% chance of it dropping. Now, you might have already gotten this piece. Just double check to make sure you don't already have it. It's gonna be this green symbol, and then obviously it says amorphous material, and it says what you get from it is the Freyna code. So double check. You might already have this because this is a very early on area. You could have done this and it has a 20% chance of dropping. Now for this one, you do need to equip the regular bunny. The alt bunny didn't work for me. And then you need to go look at your quest that you have active, and you should have one that says obtain Freyna's equipment material. And then the materials that you're gonna get from here as the reward and the main reward is gonna be crucial in our next step. So make sure you guys have this quest, and then go to Sterile Land, and then you're gonna go to Rockfall, and you're gonna see the little blue flag. That's the sub quest that we need to do. Now you can do two things. You can either go to the Rockfall outpost, or you can do what I did. I actually went south of the Rockfall and I went to restricted zone outpost, and then you can just use the gate that's right there, and it's gonna put you right next to the quest instead of having to run all the way down. So that's what I did. So once you end up on the other side, the quest is right there. You see the flag. Now, there was a guy doing the same quest. I assume he was doing this and he had a bunny character. So just know you do have to have bunny for this part, because that's the only way you're going to break that void fragment. So you do it in stages, you defend the area, destroy everything, and when you complete it, well, you'll get the rewards that you need to be able to do the next part. So the electricity allows you to destroy it, and boom, it's done, and you'll get all the materials you need. Now the next part is very close. You'll actually get the symbol, right? You can actually see it on the map. It should pop up for you the same way it popped up for me, Sterile Land, and then you see the little blue flag. It's a sub quest. Do it, and then this is gonna allow you to unlock that amorphous material. Now those void shards are gonna allow you to activate and spawn this boss. The guy actually used it for me, so I was lucky enough somebody was doing it right here. And then you need to kill this boss. Once you kill this boss, he's gonna drop a crafting table pretty much, right? He drops it down, and then you can use it to what? You'll put your amorphous material in there, and then it's gonna give you the Freyna code. So there you go. So you can see select amorphous material, you click it, it shapes it, and boom, now we have the code. So now we have every single piece we need. We just have to go back to Anais, click on research request, and then it should be the first one there. It was for me, Freyna, right? And then it's gonna cost us 400,000 gold. We have 1.8 million now. Look at the research time though, 16 hours. So I'm gonna leave that there. So we're gonna research it, and boom, there it goes. We'll leave it. We'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, that's it. That's how you guys get Freyna. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is a grind. It's a lot harder than Bunny, and hopefully you guys can get her because she is a treat. All I ask is if you made it this far and you enjoyed the video, leave me a thumbs up, and obviously subscribe for more if you guys want to see some more First Descendant videos. Hey, until the next one, hey, Nothing But Skills out.